Hey, what's up everybody? After getting great response on my last haul video, I decided to shoot another one because this weekend I went to some garage sales and I also hit up my local flea market. This time it's not all about clothing. I decided to shoot a video for you guys that have an everything eBay store. Let's check it out. All right, let's get started. This is a portable USB blender bundle. This was brand new condition. I got it at a garage sale. Look at that. There's 3 parts, and if you guys haven't seen these sell pretty quickly almost all the time on eBay, especially on Amazon. Amazon definitely has a bunch of these, but a bunch of different brands. Amazon has this specific brand. You put your fruit right there when you're ready to go, blend it, and drink it. Easy peasy. I got this trinket box. I got this at the flea market. I thought it was a great design, and then I flipped it over, said Made in Italy PK. It's just a Look at that. It's a pretty box. And then it has that pattern on the top. I think that that's what's going to make it sell. I like trinket boxes. I do pretty well with them, so I buy them all the time. I got this at a garage sale. This is a Brahmin wallet. These are very easy to ship. Brahmin is not the best brand that you can get, but it's still a highly collectible brand usually for older ladies. So this is definitely going to sell. This one was fun. I used to have a mohawk, by the way. So this was always, when I saw this, I said, hey, I got to get this. This is a woman's hat. I mean, a guy can wear it fine, but this is a woman's hat. And I'm not going to put it all the way down because I have a microphone right there, but look at that. It looks pretty cool. It's got the longhorn on the side, and it is an official, there we go. It is an authentic New Era hat. It's got the New Era logo on the side. These do go for money, and trust me, people wear these at the games. Obviously when it's cold. I'm going to ask for anybody's help with this. Whoever has information, because I am definitely not the best at collectible shoes. You know how shoes get insane prices now? Like people pay insane money for Yeezys and Nikes. They're like, oh yeah, I got these for $1,000. Ridiculous, in my opinion, but it's not ridiculous when I'm making money from it. So these shoes are kids' shoes. Yep, they're 6Y, so they're 6 years old. Look at that. Trading is awesome. I guess he didn't use them that much. The only thing I need to do is I need to clean them right here because there is yellow staining. But they're in pretty good condition. If anybody can tell me, if anybody has any information on these, I would love your help on them. Let me know what you know about them. Let me know the comps. If you know anything, if I'm going to make money or if it was a bad buy. I got these shoes as well at a garage sale. These are plush right here. You can feel it. The trading was very, very nice. They didn't use them that much. The blue will make them very attractive. Great buy. And they're in my size, so I may actually keep those. You guys have seen me drink whiskey before in the videos. These are whiskey glasses. I may or may not put these at the bar. Maybe not, because I don't like when there's graphic prints on glasses. I just like my plain Jane glasses. But these were nice. This Brighton belt. If you guys don't know the brand, Brighton sells really well. Belts, bags. It's usually a ladies brand. They do make men's belts and a couple of other things, but mainly you're going to sell it to a woman. Look at that. Buckle. Nice buckle. It's got these pieces running all across, and it is a size 34. This will definitely sell. I got books because I always buy books. You've only got 3 seconds. How to make the right impression in your business and social life. I've never read it. I might get into it. Next. First Things First by Stephen R. Covey. Great book. I recommend it. Project management terms. I'm not a project manager. I don't care to be a project manager, but I've always found this interesting because these are like official terms used in the industry. I just wanted to read on them. And See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. This is a great book. I've read it many times. Zig Ziglar is a great motivational speaker. He has since passed. You can find his books everywhere. You can find his tapes. You can find his recordings. Listen to his stuff and tell me if you like it. Put it in the comments below if you already know him. Look at this big one. It's a Konami dance pad. And it's for a vintage console, as you can tell from the connection. I have sold plenty of these. Every time that I see them, I always buy them because they always make money. I did get some clothing. This is all denim. It is a brand called Martini Ranch. I didn't see any comps for this one, but I trust myself when it comes to things like this, and I know this is going to sell. It's got the pearl buttons right there, the pearl snaps. Look at that. Pretty interesting. It's got the barbed wire in the back. It's heavy duty, and I know it'll make money. Mind you, I do make good money with clothing, but I do have an everything eBay store, and I work on Amazon. So I don't focus as much like other channels do on just clothing. If I can recommend something, there's a channel called Taylor Exchange. I really like that dude. It is sometimes difficult for me to listen to certain channels and their information, but he knows what he's talking about. He makes over 200 plus in sales, 200K in sales a year, and he knows his clothing. So anytime that you guys want to know about clothing, what brands to resell, what other brands, other than watching my videos, go check out his channel. He really does have good information. Let's go to the next one. Raw Blue. Sognificent. I got it because of this. If you guys remember from my other haul video, it had a big patches, big designs. Well, this one had it has a metal piece right here, and then it has a patch right there. I've never heard of this brand, and I said, I don't care. I know that this is going to make money. It's also got a quilted design. It's not actually quilted, but it's got a quilt design. I think that that's going to be very interesting and different. You don't want to get basic shirts. Basic shirts are a lot harder to sell. You want to get something that has something cool and something different. Like this one too. This is Rock Mountain Ranch Wear. I've never bought this before, but I can tell you that I bought it because it's got that, look at that shiny stripe right there. It is really nice looking, and the pearl snaps are squares. These are highly desirable. If you see them, buy them. It's lightweight. Oh man, if it was my size, I'd wear this. I definitely put my boots on and my hats, and let's go get some dance on. All right, for you 80s babies, look at this. This brand is Pony. Definitely 80s and 90s. Look at that. I don't usually invest money in jackets like this one, but I said it's Pony. It's going to make money. I did pay up a little bit for this, but I think that it's good, especially for a runner. Or if you just want to look 80s. Then I got this one. This is the Singer Heavy Duty. I can promise you that these sell all the time. They're used by professionals to put certain stitching on hats, on shirts, on whatever. Whenever you buy a sewing machine, though, you got to make sure that you know what you're doing, because you got to check it. You got to make sure that it works. You're not going to get them for $5. You're going to have to pay up for these. But when you make money, it's quite a bit. This one should sell for about $150 or more. And I bought it for only $35 after some back and forth. It does have the pedal, and it does have the cord. When I was talking to the lady that was trying to sell me this at the flea market, she didn't have an extension cord to test it. And I said, oh, I can't buy it. I'm not going to invest that much money if I can't test it. So we walked over to another booth and we plugged it in. I FaceTime my girl because she is a professional when it comes to something like this. She is a costume designer. She goes, okay, click here, click there, make sure this works, make sure it goes up and down, press the pedal, everything through video, mind you. She already knew where everything was at. I'm like, damn. When she gave me the thumbs up, we went back and forth on the price, and we ended up at $35. Great buy. And this is gonna sell fast. The only thing you gotta be careful when you're shipping something like this is make sure it doesn't break on the way over there. And this is what is near and dear to me. FAO Schwartz. Let me show you. It's $60. This is a new version of an old ceramic Christmas tree. It's got these little lights right here that are removable. It's got the star right here. This is a very, very interesting buy. I got it for only $5, so it's gonna sell for 30 to 40, maybe more. But this has a very cool story, which I'm about to share with you. At my house, we have trees up year round. Doggy tree, that's going to be a bird tree. We haven't decided what that one's going to be. And this is what I brought you to see. Look at that. That is an official vintage item. That Christmas tree looks awesome. It's all ceramic. It is from, I believe, the 50s. It's a great looking tree. And if I showed you the plug, trust me, you'd be like, okay, that's old, because the plug is yellow already. But let me tell you a little story about this. Back in September of 2023, my girl and I were at a local auction, and she saw that tree right there that I just showed you. She said, I really want that, but I gotta go to work. Would you please place a bid for me? This is a personal bid. It wasn't for sale, right? She said, I'll buy it. I want it for me. And I said, okay, no problem. How much are you willing to bid? She said, $70 max. Before she left, I asked her, why do you want that tree so bad? Because she was very adamant about getting it. And then she said, well, my mom used to put it up every single year when we were little, and it was a happy Christmas. And since then, her mom has passed. So I said, man, okay, she really wants this. She's attached to it. So I gotta win it. She goes off to work. After that, then when it comes up, I start bidding on it. Started at 30, went to 40, 50, 60, and it keeps going. I'm like, man, okay. So if it's a little bit more, no problem. I'll pay for it. My business will pay for it. And it kept going and kept going. I'm like, damn, okay. And now I'm like way above what she wanted to spend. But I said, no, there's no way I'm gonna lose this. So I ended up buying that tree for $190. Mind you, when she called me when the auction was over, she knew it was over. She called me. She said, hey, how did you do today? She asked me about my business first, so I told her everything that I had bought, what I had spent on it, whatever. And then she says, hey, did you win that tree for me? And I said, no, unfortunately, it was too much money. She said, okay, well, that's fine. I'll find another one another day. So I didn't tell her anything. I had to sneak it into the house. I stashed it somewhere in my processing room where she would never find it because she doesn't go in there. I always have everything in a certain way, and she doesn't like to fuck with the way that I do things. So she doesn't really go in there unless she's working with me. And then I said, I gotta make this special. So I waited till her birthday to give this to her, and because that way she would have it prior to Christmas. So in November, I decorated it. So I contacted her sister. I got a bunch of old photographs of her mom. And then I got them printed, like actual printed pictures. And I got them cut out they look like little spheres, and I decorated the entire tree. And then I gave it to her. And man, I can just tell you right now, it was well received. She was super happy that I did that. And of course, very, very emotional. And ever since then, that tree has been there and is gonna continue to be there for the foreseeable future. It is a great item. Now, if you find a tree like that, the one that I bought earlier, the one that you guys saw, that was FAO Shorts. That's brand new. $60. I mean, they go for about $60. I bought it for $5. At bare minimum, I can sell it for 30 plus shipping. If you guys find an old vintage one, and especially a larger one, don't let it go. Buy it. You can't overpay, of course. Just make sure you check your comps. But those things, I've seen them go for $800, $900, even to $1,000 at auction. They're insane. And it is because people have a sentimental attachment usually to things like that. So they're willing to pay more money. So don't skip out on them whenever you see them. Okay, everybody, that was the haul for this weekend. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like videos like this to show you what I purchase and what I make money on, let me know in the comments below. If you have information about anything that I asked about, like the Nike shoes, or if you have a tree like this one or an actual vintage one, I would love to know about it, because it's such a cool thing to have, especially because I have Christmas trees year round. Don't forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing, and share this video with whoever you would want to see it. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace!